Welcome to Shabbat with a Schmear here at Barney Greengrass, the heart of the Upper West Side. I am Meredith Berkman, aka Shabbat Mom, and I am here with my dear friend Rabbi Adam Mintz to talk about Parshat Balak.
Hi, Meredith.
Hello, Rabbi Mintz.
So we're introduced this week to Balak, the prophet from the nations, who is hired to curse the Jewish people. And of course, as you would expect, he blesses the Jewish people. But what I always find amazing about this parsha is that one of the most famous verses in our prayer service, in our liturgy, is the verse, Matovu ahalecha Yaakov, how wonderful are the tents of Jacob, Mishkanotecha Yisrael, the dwelling places of the Jews. That verse was uttered by Balak. Isn't that weird? You know, that's the verse with which we start the morning prayer service every single day. Couldn't we have taken something from Moses? Why did we take something from Balak?
Well, I mean, it would be even stranger if we had taken it from the talking donkey. I mean, this is I find this, and I always have, a very arresting parsha, because I'm going along and I'm reading about Moses and I'm reading about all these wonderful things, and then I come to what feels like Aesop's fables, talking donkeys. I mean, talk about odd. So on the one hand, and we've discussed this, that, I guess the message is God controls everything and everyone. He can make a donkey talk. He can part the seas. He can do whatever it is God chooses to do on this earth. On the other hand, and I know it's not necessarily relevant or connected, but months ago when we talked about Parshat Yitro, we talked about the fact that the Parsha is named after Yitro, the father-in-law of Moses, who's not Jewish, and it also contains our legal system. And now here, this Parsha is named for someone also, right, who is not Jewish, and one of these powerful words that we recite every day had been said originally by someone not Jewish. So it sort of makes you wonder, and I'm sure this would be a modern interpretation, is there something about pluralism and inclusion, the humanity, on top of the particularist Jewish text? Or have I just read too much on the internet on all the Jewish websites?
Well, first of all, I love it. I think that that idea kind of a broader view of the Torah and the message of the Torah, I think, is wonderful. But how about just simply, it's one thing if your friend gives you a compliment, but if your enemy gives you a compliment, then it really must be true.
Far more practical, and I'm sure much more prophetic. So I'll go with that. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.